What's guys, welcome back to the channel. So let's go ahead and show you my next build. Since my USEC build is done and you'll be seeing that tomorrow, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and let's do something kind of simple. The main reason we're gonna be doing this, and really cool kit. Haven't built a Bel Air in a very long time, but this particular one we're doing is a 1963 Chevy Impala, not Bel Air, Impala SS. And the reason why we're going to be doing this is because it's 1963, and that is going to be, or one of the themes for NNL EAST. The show theme is the 63 anniversary of 1963. Well, there we go. And the sub theme is 250 year anniversary of USA. So we're basically going to combine both of those themes into one, but I'm only going to put one category, of course, the 1963 category. But let's go ahead and show you my plans. I've just picked this kit up at my hobby shop 1 week ago, about a week ago, because I wanted this kit and I wanted to do this kit particularly, and I'll show you why. Let's go ahead and open it up. And so the main reason why I'm gonna do Impala is because, well, you may have noticed it, but that is actually on the cover. Now, you don't have to do an Impala, it can be any 1963 car, but the reason why I want to do the Impala is I kind of want to replicate this car right here. Now, I gotta do some 3D printing. The only thing I want to 3D print is these wheels, these particular wheels and tires. We're gonna be using those wheels and tires. That's pretty much about it. We're going to basically keep this build nice and simple. We're going to use the kit engine and stuff, and probably can keep the kit interior and stuff. So, but only thing we're going to 3D print, like I said, is just the wheels and tires. But yeah, this kit is packed to the rim. Wow. And I do hear there's some really crazy customization options you can do to this car or this kit. I mean, you got some crazy grills and stuff. We're gonna go ahead and glance through this thing real quick, and then we'll show you my colors that we're gonna do to it. And then, yeah, so there's our tires, but again, we're not gonna be using those. These are really nice tires. Again, white wall or black wall. I'm sure those are Firestone. And then, there we go. So there's our body, really nice. And the reason why it's simple is because it is like a promo style kit. So you're literally your entire chassis is all one piece, which is not too big a deal. It's gonna be a nice, easy build because I don't have enough time to build a full kit because NNL EAST is literally almost a month from here, which is insanely coming up really fast. So don't really have time to do a full kit, but this would be a nice, easy one. Let's see if you can turn it into a convertible if you want to. But yeah, see, this is one of the reasons why this kit's kind of weird. If I guess a hood, I honestly. I don't know. We're going to keep this car stock, of course. We're going to use the stock. I'm not really sure what the heck's going on with that thing. What is that? So, but we're going to use the stock seats and stuff. Of course, you have your custom seats and stuff, but again, we're going to basically keep this baby stock. And then decals and stuff. So that's pretty much about it for that. So fun, and this is gonna be really, like I said, a really nice, quick, easy build. So the colors, since this is, the sub theme is 250 year anniversary of Red and Blue. Since this car is blue, we're basically going to copy that. So we got this really, really beautiful metallic blue from Splash Paints. And this thing is going to look really nice. I mean, it is literally like a dark blue, and I think it's going to match pretty well on the art box. Oh yeah, that's going to match pretty well. So look at nice. So that's the blue we're going to go with. Now we're going to change it a little bit on the whole car, on the box or on the card. The roof and stuff is all blue. Looks like the interior is all blue, but we're not going to copy that completely. So I kind of, like I said, I want to do something in between the 63 anniversary and the 250th anniversary of USA. So for the roof, we're gonna go ahead and do a nice white roof. So red, white, or blue and white so far. And then for the interior, we're gonna go ahead and do red. So this will be pretty cool. So red, white, and blue. So main body is gonna be this beautiful dark blue. The roof is gonna be that white, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the red interior, kind of darkish reddish. Is kind of not super bright. I might change it to bright, who knows, but be nice red for the interior and stuff. But really cool. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. Again, this is gonna be a nice simple build. I mean, it's really gonna be, it's a promo style kit, so there's not a real lot to it. Again, we're gonna do it completely stock. Again, here's the options. This is just so I don't know. That's the trunk. That's just kind of weird to me. And then this is the hood. I honestly, what is that, like a step? Honestly, I don't know what is going on with that. So I don't think I've ever seen anybody build that particular stuff for this kit. But we're going to be doing a stock kit, and then we are going to be doing those 3D printed wheels. Again, we're going to be basically copying these wheels right here. I do have the file saved, so I'll probably get those printed up probably this weekend. Probably Sunday, who knows, but we'll get those wheels entire printed up. But everything else basically on the kit is going to be very similar, and here is the stock version of the car, so it's going to be looking pretty nice. We're going to lower it to the ground just like this car right here, so it's going to be pretty cool, very nice, and looking forward to it. So I kind of want to do a theme for NNL EAST, because NNL EAST is one of my main shows I go to each year. It's the biggest model car show in America, or in the world, they say. So always love to do at least the theme for this show, and again, we'll kind of introduce it with the sub theme, but we're gonna put it in the main theme, 1963. So mega cool, and hope you guys are looking forward to it. We'll have some painting videos on it and stuff. Once we get this kit cracked open, once I get sanding on some stuff and get those wheels 3D printed, I will do my very first update on this kit. But alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and until my next video, we'll catch you next time.